Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. All right, what do we have on tap today? Uber driver killed by passengers in Linwood, identified as married father of two, veteran. Okay, this one sounds like it's going to be a tough one to get through. I want to remind you that I have not watched this video beforehand, so I will experience it along with you for the very first time. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed and also press that like button. Now let's not delay, let's get into the video.
Investigators say a veteran working as an Uber driver has been shot and killed by his passengers outside a 7-Eleven in Linwood. The search is on for the two suspects who took off in the victim's car. Eyewitness News reporter Ashley Mackey is live in Linwood with the latest, including a reaction from the victim's wife. Ashley.
Colleen, that's right. A tragic story out of Linwood. A family man gunned down by his own passengers during a routine Uber ride. We're standing outside a 7-Eleven on the corner of Fernwood Avenue and Imperial Highway, where the victim's body was found. Family and friends still processing the news.
38-year-old Aaron Orozco was the father of two, a 9-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl. He was a veteran. He served 4 years in the Marines. His wife says he'd been an Uber driver full-time for about 4 years. When she spoke with him around 10 p.m. Thursday evening, she had no idea it'd be their last conversation.
We found out around 2 a.m. this morning that he was shot and killed here at this 7-Eleven by two passengers during an Uber ride.
At around 1:30 Friday morning, during a routine Uber ride, sheriffs say Orozco and his two passengers got into a fight after stopping in a parking lot. They say one of the suspects pulled out a gun and shot Orozco. Then both men fled the scene in Orozco's car. Orozco died at the scene.
He said that there were incidences where he felt unsafe, but he said overall he never had any occurrence.
So I just want to say that this is just extremely disturbing. I mean, and very sad. I feel for this woman who's lost her husband and also for these children. They look like they're at the age of not being able to understand that their father is not coming home. And this is just very sad. I want to add to this that in a situation like this where somebody wants to act stupid, I'm talking about the passengers, they want to act stupid, they want to argue, all this sort of stuff, just don't argue with them. When somebody's behaving this way, just do not argue with them. It is not worth it. Myself, I've been in situations like this in a work capacity where someone wants to behave in this manner, start an argument and all that. Just don't get involved with the argument, you know? But, yeah, I'm not trying to Monday morning quarterback, but this story just breaks my heart. It's very sad.
Where he felt like his life was in danger, and then, this happened, so this was totally unexpected.
The abandoned vehicle was located a short distance away, and the two suspects are still on the loose. In a statement, an Uber spokesperson said, "Our hearts are with Mr. Orozco Figueroa's family as they cope with this unfathomable tragedy, and we have reached out to offer our condolences. We have banned the rider's account and are working with police on their investigation."
I just really hope that they find them because, they created this chaos in my life, in my family's life, and, now I don't have my husband with me, and it's just has changed my life around,
So yeah, I also want to add that this woman who has lost her husband in this violent way is extremely courageous to stand up before these cameras, in front of these cameras, and talk about what happened to her husband and seek justice for her husband and for her family and his family.
I really hope that they do catch them and they bring them to justice.
Orozco's wife say they lived here in Linwood for about 10 years, but they were looking to move because they say they've noticed the city getting more and more dangerous.
Right. Yeah, this was a tough one to get through. Very sad that this man could go overseas and serve his country and be put in dangerous situations overseas, I'm sure, and then comes back home, and this is what happens. It's very sad. The two men who did this, yeah, these guys are cowards. Hopefully, they get caught. They get caught soon. The fact that they decided to escalate this into using a gun to kill this man who's a father and has a family, it's just very despicable on their part. Very sad. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also press that like button, and we'll see you on the next video.